back to my channel. So I'm going to be preparing dry fish. I am not the best at preparing dry fish or whatsoever, but I'll be showing you the way I prepare it, the way that I like it. So I know I look homeless. Let me show you how I look. I look like grandma or whatever, but hey, learning must continue. This is how I look. But yes, I'll be preparing dry fish and I'm taking you guys along and showing you how I prepare my dry fish. So stay tuned. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to get the dry fish, of course, because we're making dry fish. So I'm going to get the dry fish, and this is what I went for. These are so nice. If you're in my city, just let me know if you want something like this. I know somebody who sells. So yeah, this is my choice of dry fish. I'll be cooking all three of them. So I'm going to wash it with warm water, after which I'm going to put it in pots to boil and everything. I'm going to show you all those steps, but yeah, let's get into it. Here's our dry fish in a basin. I'm going to add some tap water, and then I'm going to add some hot water. So I don't know how many of us know that I live in a boarding house, but yeah, I live in a boarding house. So because I don't have a very big pot that I can use to cook the fish the way it was, I had to break it so I would be able to fit in my small pots that I have. So this is me rinsing the fish with some cold water, after which I will be removing the cold water and adding some warm water. Add a little bit of cold water. Yeah, so adding a little bit more cold water, then I'm going to add the warm water at the side, not directly on the fish. You don't want to break the fish while you do this. So this is warm enough. I'll keep the fish here for a few minutes so that it softens a little bit, and then I'm going to put it in my pot. In the meantime, I'm going to prep the pot and I'll show you how I do that. So I have chopped some tomatoes and onions, not so carefully because they're just for the base of the pot. And then I have put some oil in my pot, and now I'm adding the onions and tomatoes to the oil. So as you can see, the tomato and the onions are cooking in the pot, and now I'm going to add my dry fish to this pot. I remember mentioning earlier that I don't have big pots, so this is the pot that I'm using. This is how the pot looks with the fish, with a little bit of onion and tomato on the base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this, and then I'll allow it to stick to the pot a little bit. Like when it sticks to the pot, that's going to give my gravy some color. So I'm going to cover this for a few minutes until all this water that I gained from washing the fish is drained, and then I'll have my onion and tomato stick to the pot a little bit, more like they are burning, but they're not really burning. Don't allow it to burn a lot, just allow it to stick to the pot. It's going to give your gravy some thick texture and some brownish color. So now I'm going to cover the pot and let it cook for a few minutes before I add more water. Oh yes, add salt please. I don't know if you can all hear from the sound, but the water is pretty much done now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add hot water from the electric kettle and continue to cook it. It's not even done, and you can already see that this is gonna be good gravy. Like, look at how the gravy looks. And this looks like this because of the step where I put the onions and the tomatoes at the base. Having a little start as I wait for my fish to cook. a little school revision session as I wait. Revising a little bit of some schoolwork as I wait, because honey, the fish is taking its time. Reaction time. Well, I was unable to make a proper outro, but that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you for watching.